Break up your speech with dynamic ramps. What is a dynamic ramp? In your speech, perhaps you share a story from many years ago, and then you jump to a recent story, and then you add a conclusion at the end. That's 3 distinct sections. How will you let your audience know when you've switched to a new one? Ramp up the intensity as the story progresses, and then pause and hit the reset button. Bring the pace and the intensity down and build it up again throughout the next section. At the end, hit reset again. Bring the energy down to cue your audience that something new is happening. Watch World Championship of Public Speaking finalist Errol Leandre finish one section of his speech and then start a second one.
That officer put a gun to my head, terrorized my family, and ran off as if nothing happened. From that day, I stopped seeing police officers as heroes. Police officers were dangerous thugs. Fear, resentment, and disgust filled my heart over what this one officer had done to my family and me. And those feelings lasted for years. One day, I was driving home from work. Suddenly, I saw flashing red and blue lights behind me. Oh no, I didn't do anything wrong. I know this officer just wants to harass me. I pulled over, looked into my rearview mirror as he swaggered towards my vehicle.
After the climax of the first story, Errol used a dynamic ramp to bring the energy back down and begin building up the intensity of his second story. He makes it clear that he's starting a new section and a new story, and it gives him some headroom so he can build the energy up again. If he'd stayed at the peak, he'd have had no place to go. Is your speech organized into sections or chapters? Use dynamic ramps to keep your audience on the rails. I'm Dave Bricker, and this presentation was brought to you by Speakipedia.com, your online resource for all things speaking and storytelling. Be sure to love, subscribe, and share, and please leave your thoughts and questions in the comments so I can help you become a better speaker without the BS.